One.
No, don't let's do one. We need a knife here first.
No, we want your reaction. Now, don't be mad. Don't be weird.
So I know how to do it.
I did this for you so they wouldn't be slimy.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, you guys, whenever you guys ready.
They wouldn't be slimy.
Are we ready?
We're ready. We're taping
you.
ya.
I'm Homestead. I'm over at Wild Edibles today. That's why she wanted me to come over, guys. Her husband, caveman Mike.
I put them in a blanket for you.
At least make sure they're not slimy.
Yeah, they're in a blanket for you. They're not slimy.
Caveman Mike, my buddy. Wild Edibles. Husband come over for a coffee. He said, Wild Edibles wants you to come over to the house really bad. She misses you.
I miss you a lot. A lot.
And now, I see what Wild Edibles wants me to do. She wants me to show her how to clean pike guys. So, I will do the best that I can. This is how I do pike. I mean, you have to do it this way. You get 5 fillets off them. Let's see if I can do it okay tonight because I'm half asleep. But, here we go. So, I'm going to move this one out of the way. And Wild Edibles, can I ask you a question? Why is your rags over top of the pike?
They're in a blanket, so they're not slimy.
Another thing I found really weird that Wild Edibles did was she put salt on them. They're not even clean yet, she put salt on them.
Well, the salt will help dry them out.
But
So
now,
they're not.
maybe that'll help dry them
They're
out.
not slimy.
They're called Pike in a blanket.
I sharpened it for you.
My fingers are right there, Wild Edibles.
I was gonna
See, like, pike can be a real pain, guys, when they're slimy. Look, it's nice and dry, eh?
Yeah,
Because I cleaned a whole bunch of the long weekend when my family was up.
you can grab it with salt
So,
on it.
what I do is I'll come up from, here's the tail. I'll come up this far, guys, and I'll cut in and you turn your knife. And there's the first, you get 1 fill here, right? Should be able to get 5 fills off the pike. There might be the odd hair bone, but there still won't be no bone right there. I went down too deep, so I'll just cut that off. But they're nice and thick. That's piece of bone there. You see, there's the bone line. This is the way I learned how to. I actually learned it on YouTube, guys.
So right when that finished.
Yeah. I'm not used to this knife, but whatever. And then,
Yeah.
see how I cut down too far there, guys? But
Is it sharp enough or not?
yeah, I go a little too sharp. But you know, just go like in and out like that, guys. There's 2, and they're thick too, right?
Awesome.
Like, and yes, we live in Northern Ontario, folks. Still clean the fillets are.
Mm-hmm.
But some of our pike, they've been eating a lot of crayfish, and they've actually, the meat was orange like a trout. I couldn't believe it. So this here, right up by the head, cut a little bit, and you pull. You cut all the way right to the back fin, guys. All the way to the back fin. And there's the third fillet.
Awesome.
Third fillet. Like, there might be a little hair bone, but you won't even taste it.
Yeah.
And there's number 2. And then what that does is open up the sides, because the main bone's right there, right? Mm-hmm. Are you paying attention, Wild Edibles?
Yeah, I'm watching.
You just put the knife in nice and easy like that, and just go nice and slow. Like you don't want to go down too far,
Up the
right?
gut, yeah, up your gut.
And you should be able to go all the way back like that. And it should just come off like that. And I always leave a little bit of fat on, because I like the fat.
Yeah. Me too.
That other side of that though, guys.
Awesome.
And there's no bone in that, guys.
Awesome.
Oh wait, little hair bone right there. Like I said, I've had a little bit of cannabis tonight, guys. But there's a little bit of fat there. That's good for you anyway.
Yeah.
And you just cut the fin off, right?
And the people that don't know, there's another piece of meat.
And feel that. That's all bone. You want to run your hand down there, Wild Edibles? Feel that. That's all bone. Like really sharp bone, too.
Oh, yeah.
And this is all fillet. So there's 4 fillets there. They're not small. They're thick.
Yeah, they look good. Oh, yeah.
And we just flip it over. Wow.
Yeah, you can feel any if they're in there. So.
Nothing in his gut. So this fish is really hungry, eh? You just flip it over and do the same thing. I have to do it this way. It's just...
Yeah.
See, then you just push the knife in, guys. And very carefully slice all the way. Try to get below that fin. All the way to the back, right? And it should just come... You got a sharp knife, you can just cut it all up like that. That's why you go as far as you can to the head, and it just comes right off, look.
Awesome.
Like that, like that. A little bit of blood in that pike, which is kind of strange. And you just cut the fin off, right? There you go. And that's the way I do them, guys. And you get a lot of meat, eh? People say you don't get a lot of meat off a pike. Mm-hmm. How many people have you watched on YouTube or people say you don't get a lot of meat off a pike? Well, that's nothing but bone.
Because you can scale now.
Like I missed a little piece of skin there, but big deal, right? There's nothing left of that pike, is there? Nothing left of them.
No. It could be soup.
Look, I even got that extra meat here. You can see where the bone is all the
Put
way
it in
up.
a crock pot or
Yeah, you can boil that off,
something.
take the meat off, right?
Make soup out of it.
So there's
Take the broth.
Side.
1,
Fish
Nick?
broth.
2, 3. Look at that neck fillet. 4 and 5 fillets off of pike, guys. And
Yay!
I'm pretty sure wild edibles can do that. It's pretty easy, eh? And remember though, when you're starting at the tail, go in and then curve your knife.
Yeah.
Okay? But don't go any further than there, because there's a lot of bone there.
Yeah.
So right about there, zip, and then everything else is pretty easy, eh? So guys, these are really close friends of my wild edibles. Great channel, great friend, and her husband came and met, love them both. Description of wild edibles came in. Mike will be in this. You want to say it? Because in the link below, guys.
In the description below.
Please comment, like, subscribe. Much love, guys. We'll see you in the next video.
Thank you.
Oh man.